I had always thought that because I was a young CPA and I didn't necessarily have a large pocketbook and I didn't have any pull in the firm to write a big check, that I wasn't going to be able to contribute to the PAC or make a difference. But Gail Rosen gave her presentation that year and she told us that it wasn't about writing a $1,000 check, any amount mattered, and it was about the numbers and having the participation. So I wrote a $5 check and I've been writing checks ever since, every year.
I guess I probably started giving to the PAC back in the late 80s when I became active in my chapter of the State Society of CPAs. And I had a partner at the time in my firm that was very much a PAC supporter and had all of us contribute. So it was a little bit of arm twisting, and back then I was probably a little reluctant. And I thought it probably was a little political, but as it turned out, it really wasn't.
I contribute to the PAC because it's about preserving the profession and moving it forward and protecting my interests as a CPA. I think that if you want to be a CPA and you want to practice in this state, whether you're with a small firm or as a sole practitioner, you need to know what the issues are that could affect your livelihood.
As a practicing CPA, I'm passionate about servicing my clients, and I wasn't paying attention to the legislation that was slipped in about a $50 surcharge on my own license that was going to go for a medical malpractice fund. I think if the PAC hadn't have been there, it would have slipped through and no one would have known about it. So I'm grateful that the PAC was there to watch my back.
It is the only political action committee in the state of New Jersey dedicated to protecting the interests and the issues relating to CPAs and practicing in public accounting.
It's not about politics or what your affiliation is. It doesn't matter what party you belong to. It doesn't matter if you're not active in politics. It's about having legislators put forth legislation that's going to help and preserve our profession for the current generation and for the upcoming practitioners. And you don't have to agree with each politician's particular agenda, but it's what's best for all of us as CPAs.
And that's really what the PAC is for me as a CPA. It allows me to do the job of servicing my clients while I know there's somebody in the back room protecting the profession that allows me to do what I love the most.
A simple donation of even $10 has a significant impact, because if all the members of the society contribute to the PAC, then the legislators look at it that they have strength in numbers. So you don't have to donate a lot of money, but a symbolic $10 makes a huge statement.